Hello, I'm Brian Fitzgerald, the Golf Doctor, and today I'm going to look at what is a release. I've had a question from one of my viewers, and I'm going to do my best to answer that question today. Stay tuned. So, as I said earlier, I've had a question from one of my viewers, and the question is from Grillo1712, and Grillo1712 says, I wish one day you can really explain what releasing the club means. So it's a really good question. Because I've been playing golf for such a long period of time, there's a lot of terms that I use that I probably shouldn't use because not everyone understands what they are. So I thought I'd start with a look at what release means in the dictionary. Now, the dictionary states that released is a verb, releasing, to form confinement, bondage, obligation, pain, etc., to let go, to release a prisoner, to release someone from a debt, to free from anything that restrains, fastens, etc., to release a catapult. So that's an interesting one, to release a catapult. So probably the easiest definition I can give you in terms of golf is that the word release in a golfing sense means that the hands release the club head. If I come through with my hands quite stiff, I'm not releasing the club, I'm holding the club back. And if I do that, my body's engaging, my hips, my legs, my shoulders, and there's power going in, but there's not much coming out. So the term release means the releasing of the club head or the releasing of the hands. They both work. And I'm going to do another video over the next couple of weeks which talks about the role of what each hand does when we release. So one of my favorite ways of getting people to actually think about releasing the club is to throw one. So I've got this little junior club here, and if I was releasing with my body, I'm not going to throw very accurately. So I'm just going to get up here and I'm going to let my hands release the club. And there it goes. And it went relatively straight. There wasn't a lot of energy, there wasn't a lot of effort involved, but my hands releasing the club helps to propel the club forward. So how do we help that in a golfing sense again? When I take my setup, I actually think that the club should release itself. So if I hold the club just with my thumb and pointer finger and I just let the club move, I can feel the club turning, which is really the club releasing. I don't have to make it release with both hands. I'm gripping fairly lightly. So the club should really release itself. If I grip it tightly, I stop the club from my releasing, and I certainly stop the hands from releasing. So as much as I can, I just want to let my hands stay light on the club, and the club releases through the shot. And as I've said before in another video, which I'll put a link up the top of the page there, but really the hands release, the club turns left. So the club's turning itself. I'm not going to try and make that happen. If I leave my hands quite light, it should happen by itself. So as I said, I've got some videos coming out in the next few weeks where I'll discuss the role of the right hand and the left hand from both a right-handed perspective and a left-handed perspective. So really, thank you for the question, Grillo. The release is all about the hands allowing the club to turn. So I hope that answers your question. Thank you for letting me help you with your golf. I'm Brian Fitzgerald, the Golf Doctor. And if you like my videos, you can click on the subscribe button down on the round avatar at the bottom there. You can get further information on my Facebook page or my Twitter feed. You could also sign up to my electronic newsletter or listen to any of my podcasts at thegolfdoctor.com.au.